Hello, you beautiful specimens of humanity. How are we doing? How are we doing this fine Monday? As you guys have seen on the Discord, a bit of a change in the scheduling. We're gonna do Honkai, Zenless Zone Zero, or Wuba twice a week, and we're gonna do some Elden Ring for the time being. Also 2 times a week. Hello, Screenshot Me. How's it going? Hope you're having a good one. Let's see, without further ado, let's start up Honkai.
My best friend.
Podger6 subbed for 15 months. My best
Yeah,
friendo.
damn.
Use this
15
money
months.
wisely. Gambling.
Use money wisely gambling. My man knows what's up. We're gonna gamble it away in the future. Just kidding. I will donate it to a home for waifus. Yes. Gotcha streamer in the make. I don't know, man. I just enjoy those games. It's not like the gambling element that's pulling me in. It's just they're good games, period. Their mechanics are nice. I've tried Zenless over the weekend, and god damn, it's a good game. The combat is peak, the characters are peak. I'm pulling for both Vivian and Jane now. Donated to Hoyoverse. I mean, is it donating or is it investing? Better quality waifus means better quality streams, right? That's how it works. Jesus, glass is dirty again. Why is it? Oh, there we go. It's showing the Hoyo. Dude, Zenless combat is fucking satisfying. It's everything. It's fucking everything. Holy shit, is it good. I thought Wuba was peak combat-wise, but Zenless, it just makes the serotonin flow, dude. It's that good. It's that good. What I would love is if you could party up with 2 other goobers in Zenless, then it would be peak. Like, if you could just party up and do dungeons, man, I wouldn't need any more MMOs or anything. I just farm Zenless all day. There's no such thing as too many gotchas. Fan, please, you're a living testament to it. You got me into Wuwa as well. That's on you. Look, can there be too much of this? Be honest, can there be too much of this? I don't think so. I don't believe it. Never enough, keep going. I swear to god, if they fix Tekken, I'm gonna play Reina just to make an Acheron and Kafka skin on her. I still need to log into Wuwa for more currency for Zanny tomorrow. I need to get more currency. It's mandatory. We need Zanny. We need her. Else the game is unplayable. I literally don't even care if she's good or not. She looks amazing. Yeah, Zanny fucking let's go. Also gonna test the new party today, because the only thing that's not working with Acheron right now is her ult is slow as shit with only Pella and Gallagher. So I'm gonna try with Asta on the team, see if it's a bit better, because supposedly she has burn. So, we'll see. Ooh, Carlotta, also a good call. Also a good call. Valid, valid, valid. Random yapping for Jade. Let's see, what dailies do we have to get out of the way? This is also reset. So that means even more Jade for pulls at the end of the stream. I think Honkai swaps tomorrow-ish. No. Day after. Tuesday. Wednesday. It's Monday. Jesus, fuck. Good thing I showed up for work today. Man has a week off and forgets what year it is. There's nothing really on the new banners. At least not the next one that I want per se. Could change my mind, but... Yeah. Not convinced yet. Let's do Fanasol and get the man more currency. Sucks that I cannot swap it up. Well, fuck it. Just go. Not Junker Queen. Zhao Kui. Yo, Nikki. How you doing? Blast him. Wait. Himiko also does burn? I'm seeing possibilities, chat. I'm seeing possibilities.
Still waters of oblivion.
Bam. Yeah, I gotta get Pookie more currency. Warming up pizza for breakfast. That's a good breakfast, though.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Oh shit, I'm going deaf again. Let me turn him down. Stupid loot beat. Let's see. Does this inflict burn? Yeah, it does. I need to get Himiko, chat. I need to get Himiko. She might be better than Asta, but I won't trigger her follow-up attacks as much, I think.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
I have something for you.
Nah, I don't think she's good for this comp, because I don't think her blast really does all that much for Acheron. I basically just need to feed Acheron more debuffs and I'm good. It's brunch, Nikki. Just call it an Italian brunch. Sounds fancy, tastes good.
Another journey.
Win-win-win.
Enemy data secure.
Could have done Gallagher's first, arguably.
Counterattack.
I'm about to finish Planet 1, I think, or at least the first leg of the planet. I held off on doing that off stream. Also, welcome in, dude.
Still waters of oblivion. You won't get away.
I mean, Himiko kinda works, but kinda doesn't. At least in this comp. Okay, now back out. See how much we've done of our dailies. 200 more. We'll get those while we go. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Chiefs. Anything in here that we can get? Morning Starlight. This is new. Yeah, doing one simulated universe takes care of it, but I needed some of those Nihility upgrade things. Chicken wings are always good. Had those on Friday. I still need to figure this out. Fuck it. Not gonna do that right now. We're gonna do story so we can progress it. Star Rail map. Let's get railed. Boulder Town. Boom.
This haven of memories. Every touch. Every moment.
Yeah. My mission log is kind of swamped. I did one of the side stories that fleshes out Silver Wolf and the robot dude. What's his name? Flagellum? Flulum? I don't know. The robot dude. Let's do this first.
Well, now that we're done with that whole situation,
But
in the
before we do
underworld,
that,
we can
soup of the
finally look for
daytime.
the Stellaron. But thinking about it, I feel a bit bad about Clara. We promised her that our talks with Svarog would go peacefully.
First day back went. I'm not gonna say good. It went. It went. It's done and dusted.
You tried your best to persuade him.
The first
my
day
fault
back
for not
at
preparing better
work
for such a
after
situation
any
in
time off
advance.
just feels so weird, dude. It's like, ugh. It's like being stuck in a different time zone and everything's weird and you're tired, but you cannot nap. You want to do something fun, but you're not allowed. Everything just hits differently. Yo, Gooey, how's it going, my dude? Hope you're doing well.
I didn't mean for you guys to start beating yourselves up over it. Look on the bright side. Things turned out all right, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out.
Kind of same. Went back to work after a week off, so it was something alright, but at least we got a lot of new emotes and shit done. So, something. Look at these bad boys. Look at them. Look at them. Fit
All in
perfectly
all,
into the games
mission
we'll be
is
playing
going
the next
super
couple of
smoothly.
ages on stream.
But we still have a lot left to figure out. For instance... Exactly. We don't even have the Stellaron's coordinates and location.
Nikki found her favorite already. Yup. It's the knife
Colia's
one.
sudden
The knife
change in
wife.
attitude is also very curious.
That's a huge emote.
We still haven't put all of the pieces together.
Man has Kafka emotes. Yup.
Dreams?
Also have Acheron ones in the works.
Oh, I remember you mentioned something about strange dreams before.
Telling other people about the voices you hear in your dreams / mind is
All three dreams
the
are
sanest kind
same.
of conversation.
It would be weird to call it a coincidence.
I'm wondering if these dreams aren't just random. If there's some meaning behind them.
What do you mean you can have your 5-star
Maybe
waifus?
you're having them because...
Because of the Stellaron inside him?
That's my hunch. But I have no proof.
Doesn't mean I
Oh,
also
well,
get
then
yours.
That's as good as nothing for now. So, what should we do when we get back above ground? all this talk, we're
Yes,
still
we
not
have a lot of
Stellaron.
waifus, but we have a lot of
solve a puzzle
waifus that
one
don't
piece
play
at a
well
time.
together. That's the issue.
Let's get some rest. We'll talk to Wildfire
The
tomorrow.
thing
and
is,
get to the
I need to
bottom
get a
of this.
husbando now. I need to get a husbando for my comp
There's
to
still
work
one more key
well,
character we
but
haven't
he's a
talked to.
5-star as well.
Her connection to...
This is the latest edition. This is probably my top. This is place number 2 in my top 5, probably. Like either place 3 or 2. And what I love about her is during her ultimate, she shifts into like an Oni / demon mode. You can briefly see it like this, but it's a whole thing while she's in her ult. If you do this out in the overworld, you can basically one-shot mobs. So she shaves off a lot of time in dungeons. I grind the Wuba waifus while you grind the Honkai Star Rail waifus. We are not the same, no. We are built different because I also need those and the ones in Zenless Zone 0. Yeah, anime biddies, but she doesn't have the biggest biddies though. That's probably Natasha. I think Nat has the biggest ones I've collected so far. Yeah. She has huge assets. Yo, hey Tonic, what's up? How you doing? But I got links to, I think, E3 now? Yeah, I have links on E3, but I don't have anything to run her with. That's the issue. But for now, I'm gonna try this comp. Just try it with Acheron, Pella, Gallagher, and Asta. Weird comp, I know, but it gets debuffs rolling, which I need to make wifey go brr.
Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
It is right. People said to go for Tiny Gun, but ugh. I felt Tiny Gun didn't do a whole lot for my comp. Maybe if I had more Kafka ults, it would have made sense. But right now, it feels gimpy. Thing I'm gonna shoot for though, if it's available, is Silver Wolf and Kafka. Especially because they announced buffs for Silver Wolf. So I'm highly curious. Highly curious what that ends up with. But we're gonna pull for JQ if we have enough Jade by the end of the stream, which we should.
You're back. It must have. Come right on in and take a seat.
Gertie, girl, chill.
Welcome to the Gerda Grand. You're back. I've heard from Wildfire that
Yeah, if it's what it's rumored to be, it's gonna be nuts because they're gonna bump her numbers by a lot. At least from what I've heard / been told. Get some sleep. Any treasures I might miss? No. But looking at the next few banners, it's gonna be a while before we see either of them. They've announced most they've leaked most banners until July, and yeah. First is Anaxa, I think, and then Cypher
My friends and I
in
used to wander
mid-June.
those streets, thinking about where to find our next meal. That is, until Chief Oleg got me out and took me to the orphanage. There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10, I started to patrol the mines with Oleg, occasionally getting into fights with the local thugs.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, there's also that
Are
happening,
you being
but
sarcastic with me?
the children yearn for the mines GUI. Why else would they play Minecraft? Being allowed to be a miner at 10 is a treat to them.
Oh, no, sorry. Life in the underworld is difficult. I shouldn't be speaking about it so lightly.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
Right.
Yo, Bancho, welcome in.
What I meant was... I kind of envy you, Zila. For as long as I can remember, my days have been an endless cycle of studying, etiquette lessons, and training. Every day, all I hear is, remember who you are, Bronya. This is against the architect's
1 second, need to go
admonishments,
grab a
Bronya.
tissue. Hay fever hitting up.
You shouldn't use such foul language, Bronya.
It's hay fever, dude. It's hay fever. Ugh. Throw a child in a ravine. No. We're gonna keep those
Don't make
as
any of the kind of
sacrifices
life
to the gacha gods.
I have felt trapped. When every choice and every goal has already been made for you.
Not so much sneezing, more like leaking snot. That's what's happening. It's runny eyes, runny nose.
No, I can't.
It's horrible.
But more importantly, what kind of foul language were you using?
Words like shit, fuck, and tits.
In the name of the architects, I shall stick this spear into your nostril.
That's it?
Well, it's grass
That's
pollen,
nothing.
birch pollen,
Looks like
and
I'll have to
most
teach you some
other
underworld
plants as
slang
well for
before you
me.
go back.
So, if there's a god, I'm gonna punch him in
No,
the dick
that
when I die.
won't be necessary.
Yeah, just kiss.
It'll be better than poking people's nostrils, at least. I never thought that I'd be here having a heart-to-heart with the future guardian. As a kid, I didn't meet many people who lived in the overworld. I only heard stories from the grown-ups and figured you were all just a bunch of cold snobs.
I've heard from some Silvermane veterans that before the orders were made to seal off the underworld from the overworld, there was no difference between the two places. Everybody ate the same food, chatted about the same topics, celebrated the same festivals.
Sounds like post-war Germany.
Even though times are different now, things like the joys and sorrows of life, the ties between people, these precious things.
Yep, less than 2 days on this banner.
If there is a way to bridge the gap between the two worlds, we can definitely go back to the time when you and I were not divided. When we could stand side by side against the Eternal Freeze and the Fragmentum.
If they don't end up together, I don't know who they're gonna ship in this
I'm not like
game.
you. I don't have that many grand plans for the future. But if that's the future you want, I'm willing to build this bridge with you.
There we go.
Thank you, Zila. Your trust is very important to me.
Speaking of which, what are you going to do next? What Svarog revealed must have made quite an impact, huh?
Yo, Malik, welcome in. How's it going?
Yes. I thought I was prepared for anything, but as long as I am the Guardian's successor, those truths will come out sooner or later.
Glad to hear everything's going well.
Why does my mother hide it from me, and why does she want me to hunt down the outsiders who know about the nature of the Stellaron? It doesn't make sense.
Should I say every day when I wake up?
I thought it over. There's only one thing I can do. Go ask her directly.
Yep.
You... hold on. You're not really going, are you? Alone?
Things are going fine.
You
Things are
can't.
going
The
fine.
plan is-
First day back to work today, which was something. But apart from that, it's
Already
going
thought
well,
it through,
dude.
Zila.
Thank you for
I
asking.
am Madame Cocolia's daughter. That will never change. Be it my duties as her heir or as a Silvermane guard, I
Yo,
must face
Myth.
my problems head on.
How are you, my friend?
Branya,
Oh no, it's just hay fever. I don't have the COVIDs or the flu. Luckily, at least not yet.
This is for you, Zila. Please help me pass it on to the outsiders. If
Yeah, allergies, the usual.
I am unable to see you again,
Nature trying to kill me and me
then I
saying
know
no.
what to do.
I won't let you.
okay, I understand. You've made up your mind, and there's nothing I can say that will change it. But remember this.
Twinning.
If you run into
Imagine
trouble,
being
I will
weak
come
to
save
plant
you,
semen,
no
though.
matter what.
Then I'll be waiting for you. So, did you come to this spot when you were a child?
Oh, you're testing negative. That's good
Of
news.
course.
That's good
I
news.
just didn't appreciate how nice it was at the time.
It is.
Very nice.
It is a way to call pollen. Yeah, losing taste is the worst if you have
That was a
COVID.
good sleep.
Last time I had it, I
should go meet up
didn't
with
taste
Marcy
anything
Denham.
for, well, not anything, only extreme flavors for like 3 weeks. I haven't eaten that much hot sauce in my life. You're not missing out, dude. I had it like 3 times, and 2 out of 3 times I was dead. Literally dead. I could barely move, shortness of breath for months, and it was dog shit. The last time I had it, I didn't have a lot of other symptoms, only like losing sense of smell and taste, which is very, very, very horrible. Like, it doesn't sound as bad not smelling or tasting anything, but imagine everything just tasting like fucking cardboard. I could literally
Took you
drink
long enough,
vinegar the last
sleepyhead.
time
We've been
I lost
waiting all
taste.
day. I've noticed
Yeah,
that our sleep
it's a new.
routines don't match
it's
up.
one of my top 5.
You either
Let me
keep
show you
getting up
something
in the
after.
middle of the night or snoozing away until the day's almost out. Unacceptable. You gotta work on your teamwork.
Did you have a dream again last night?
So that's...
Well then, let's go find Wildfire to discuss our next...
Let's go! I can't wait to finally get back above ground.
Teamwork can make the dream work. Depends on the teammates. It can also be a fucking living nightmare. Check this out, Myth. She's very, like, middle-aged Japanese themed, and her ultimate sends her into, like, a frenzy/oni state with like spider lily-like flowers. And in the overworld, you can trigger it to one-shot enemies, and this is basically it. But in battle, you can do it 4 times, one after the other, as a ult, and it does insane damage. Insane damage.
28.
Oh, look who's here.
It's the Bane of Svarog, the big hero of the underworld. And the other big heroes, Dan Hung and March 7th.
Were those lines rehearsed?
Where's Natasha? Is she here?
Why do we have to deal with the used car salesman again?
She has a bunch
I
of
don't
other
like him.
things to attend to. So I hope you don't mind talking to this old man instead. I speak on behalf of Natasha. By the way, sorry for keeping that whole thing about her being the actual leader of Wildfire a secret.
Also, gang, gonna drop the next VOD on YouTube later tonight, and this VOD will be dropped, I think, Wednesday, after I do a little editing. Your boy has started editing his shit before he drops it online, imagine that.
I'm glad you don't mind. Natasha is always cautious, but she has no ill intent, as you surely have noticed. She told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely. I gave it some thought, and I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
I think we might have a big boss battle coming up,
I
though,
brought you
with
down.
Bronia's
I can
mom
take
being
you back
revealed
up,
as
free
the
of
Stellaron.
charge.
So, should be good shit.
Satisfaction
There's no need to knock us out this time, right?
guaranteed. Of course not. This time, we'll go back through the furnace core. Please, don't be like that. We have so much history together.
Dude,
Can't
you
have a
literally
little faith?
fucking poisoned me, you little shit.
Ugh, enough chatter. Just
Fuck
be a good
you.
guide.
Hold on. What about Bronya? Why isn't she here?
She already went back. As you know, she has some things to settle with the Supreme Guardian.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
Exactly. She has a lot of responsibilities. I don't completely understand, but I trust that she's trying to solve the problem. Oh, right. Bronya told me to give you this.
She left us a letter. Could this be one of those open in case of emergency letters? I've never gotten one of those before. Should we wait until we run into something dangerous?
Stop
Nah, just
overthinking
open it.
and Just open it.
There we go. Boom. Oh, just open it up. That you would strongly object, which might sway my resolve. Yada yada yada. She raised me. She's gonna fess up to her mom and, like, yeah, good.
Brother and sister Landau. I know the brother must refer to Japard, but who could the sister be?
Yeah, I briefly read it, Malik. I'm gonna respond to it maybe later today, maybe tomorrow morning. I'll keep you posted. Always push the red button.
Oh, Serval!
Good
So
golden
she's
rule.
Japard's older sister. Blonde, tall, good looking. Those Landau genes sure are something else.
That's the perfect emote.
Sampo,
I gotta
do you know
multitask
the
while
Landau siblings?
cutscenes run. Else I'll just read the dialogue and skip through
Landau.
it.
Yeah,
Curse of
we're
the
old
speed
friends.
reader.
I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister, she's much scarier. Today's supposed to be a day of celebration, so let's not talk about it right now. We can set out at any time. Just come find me when you're ready.
Let me tell you something though, chat. Getting your armpit tattooed and the healing process of it is absolute shit. Oh, we unlocked the next part of the simulated universe. With a lot of misery, sweating, and almost throwing up. Holy shit, that's a lot of messages. Nope, no drinking or narcotics, so... You just gotta raw dog the pain. Oh, so they're basically accusing Asta of embezzling money. Yeah, it was something. It was something. Legit, the worst pain I've been in during tattooing. Let's leave it at that. Was, yeah. Another purple character mission. Yeah, them is the best way to describe it. And now it started to peel an itch, so good times. Even more side quests. Holy shit, this game is expansive. Hello, Mer. How are we doing this fine evening? Yo, Cece. Ajá. Ahem. ¿Por qué? Oh, God. Oh, I gave you the VIP last stream. I noticed you were still lacking that. I also noticed Cece is still lacking it. Dude, I'm so behind on everything. He thought. There we go. Boom. Another VIP was added. Okay, I'm getting fucking distracted again. I need to, like, go through these dialogues. Who the heck are you? Dr. Dig. Out there, I have the audacity. I have all of it. All the audacity in the universe is mine. I am the audacity hoarder. That is a lot of side quests. Jesus. I'm gonna progress the story first, see where this takes us, and then we're gonna do Simulated Universe.
Ready to head out?
More quests means more rewards.
Wonderful.
Amen.
Remember to bring enough food and drink to refuel on the way. We have a lot of steps to climb.
Plus, more chances to test out my new comp, so...
Mother,
Bring on the battles.
I have returned.
Bronya, I thought I'd lost you. Where were you? Are you hurt?
No, but you're about to be.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just
That is a
got into
mother in
few
every
skirmishes
sense
down
of
in
the word,
Underworld, but
yes.
Nothing I couldn't.
The Underworld. In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Bronya.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the Underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the Underworld resolve a few issues of
That's the
survival.
secret to a good gacha. Everyone's attractive in any way possible. Except for Sampo. Sampo's dog shit.
We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and
Let
learned
me
some
crank up the
truths
volume a little bit.
about
Boom.
the Stellaron.
Should be good. Let me know if still low.
I'm listening. Go on.
I really don't like Sampo. He has that swindler vibe to him.
Madam Cacolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before.
Even the robots
take
are
up
hot,
arms in the
Cece.
name of
Even the
justice
robots.
and risk their
There's
lives
literally
for the sake of
nothing
others.
ugly in this game.
I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog.
No, not Alyssa. That's Tekken. Alyssa is still a
You've
garbage
always
bot.
known the truth about the Stellaron,
Sorry.
haven't you?
Not sorry.
The responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being Guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought
I can
on by
take
the
Lars.
Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds
Just
of
hop
years.
kick.
And those
It's fine.
outsiders may
We
be
got
the...
it.
the...
Ruh-roh.
Arrogant. Ignorant. Oh, you disappoint me, Bronya. You merely glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, and now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the audacity to question my orders? Guards! Take Bronya.
Not really racist, more like separatist.
They are not scum. My entire life, everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses.
You know shit's about to go down, right? Like,
Tell me what you have seen. What exactly it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the Underworld? And why? Why did you have that sudden change of mind?
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon.
yeah, I'm like Bronya's growing on me as well.
You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right? Do you believe you're
Love the
ready
gacha
to learn the
lesbians.
truth?
Yeah, they like. We just had the discussion a few minutes ago. Like, when are they just gonna kiss? Just get it over with.
Yes. I am ready. Mother.
Then come with me, Bronya.
The character that has grown the most on me, though, is Silverwolf. Wait, they are a couple in the other Honkai game? I didn't know that.
It is time you heard it. The
I
voice of
figured
this
they'd become a couple
dying
in this
world.
one down the road as well, because all signs point to yes. And very much so. They're like neon red glowing signs at this point.
Ah, we're finally back. I forgot what fresh air tasted like. Nom, nom, nom.
Nom 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 nom.
Freedom.
Chat, do you guys also think the air can have a
Mainly
flavor to
cold,
it, not just a
actually.
scent?
Let's go.
Because, yes.
Where's our next stop? We should
Yeah,
find
Silver
somewhere to
Wolf is
put our
great.
feet
I
up.
really
As
enjoyed
long
the
as it's
quest
not
where
burnt
you
chemical
have to
poison.
follow her graffiti, and Scroolum is introduced as well.
Classic unreliable Sampo. He probably
She's
guessed
also
we asked
very
where his hiding place
the
was.
air, like
No
just
sooner are we
the
back
air
in the
outside.
administrative district than he
Sure, it
sneaks
has
out.
a smell, but it also has a taste.
The bro or the sis? If you're talking about Chapard, we should be careful. He's a top Silvermane guard. He'd probably get a medal for every one of us he brought in. Don Hung, what do you think?
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval Landau.
So, you think we should avoid Chapard for the time being?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been persuaded by Branya's letter, we'd be walking right into the lion's den.
Guys, if I were you, I wouldn't be wasting time. Branya is quite possibly being murked right now.
Makes sense. Guess we better head over to Serval's workshop then?
But we must keep a low profile. We're still wanted fugitives.
What's wrong, Zila?
Nothing. It's just a little new. The last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. I have no memory of any of this.
Yeah, she's been playing Minecraft since she was 10 years old.
The overworld and the underworld. We've been cut off for so long. I'm okay. Let's
It's
go.
weird though, like I can perfectly recall places and stuff I visited as a child, so
There are so many Silvermane
a bit
guards on
weird,
patrol.
but yeah.
Is it usually like this?
No. I don't remember the security being this tight last time. Might have something to do with us.
I'm
The Supreme Guardian has probably learned
treasure
of our
chests or
arrival
anything?
already.
Good question. Yes, we definitely are. Holy
Branya.
frick, we're still missing 8. 7.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Oh, okay. I'll read that up later. Else I'm gonna get lost in that again and get even more sidetracked. I have focus for once. I'm gonna plow through it. I'm gonna plow through it. We got this. Boss battle. I want a boss battle. I need to test my new team. I just need to figure out if it works or not. Ooh, sparkly trash can. No, cannot smack it open.
Seek, and you will find.
Oop. Book. This is what I love about Honkai especially. Like, you can be an absolute goblin and just spend ages collecting random knickknacks and extra lore. This is freaking amazing. No, not poster. Treasure. Any 5 more. Is there a trotter in here? I doubt it. Yeah, not a combat zone, so no trotter. Any puzzles? No puzzles. Shame. And I'm sidetracked again, but there's another chest. Yeah, I'm real happy, and I'm gonna try and get
Don't forget to let your
JQ
friends in
before
on
the
the
banner
action.
is up with the Jade I have available, because I would very much like him just to feed more debuffs into her ultimate. I love this drawing. To me, it's very, very accurate. Same, it's basically the engineer's curse. I always want to know how things work, so world building for me is very, very important. Let's go to the workshop, because else I'm gonna spend ages running around for those last treasure chests. Let's see what I can buy, though. Do I have currency of the overworld? Oh, this is just... Ooh. Get it. And recipes. I'm buying those as well. There was another store. Let's see if it has any of those rewards. I don't think it does, because...
Extra!
Yes, please. Nope, got all of these already.
Who is it? Shop's closed today. You'll have to come back tomorrow. Huh? Ah, I remember. The three outsiders. Wait, why are you still strolling around the city? Do you know the Silvermane guards are looking all over for you? Quick, act natural.
All right, you'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good soundproofing and barely anyone comes in. Just what crime did you commit exactly? They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's unprecedented. Now they're patrolling the whole city and everyone's in a panic.
Oh, we just...
We're basically gonna overthrow your government because she's a Stellar.
Not yet, March. Bronya said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say you don't trust me completely? Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Kokolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the Architects. I refuse to stand with her. I don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the Architects are gonna need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the Architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Kokolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details. You could say that. We were like sisters once, inseparable. Of course, that was all before she became the supreme
kind of sounds
guardian.
like that, but not exactly.
These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music.
One's a tasty
It's a
beverage, and
pretty
the other
carefree
one,
existence. If I'm not careful, I'll start
The other
boring
one loves
you all with
apartheid.
sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Bronya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me.
Try not to embellish the facts.
I love how enthusiastic March always is, and Dan Hong's just like, baby girl, chill.
So that's what's been happening. No wonder we hadn't heard from Bronya recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld? I believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Seela here as living proof. As for the Stellaron, I know why Bronya got you to find me.
When I was still one of the architects working in the scientific research division, I was researching the Stellaron. I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything.
And here I was just thinking she was an amazing guitarist.
Only a very few people in Belobog know of the existence of the Stellaron. Those that do would never associate it with the Fragmentum or Eternal Freeze. But according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog,
the only thing I know is she has severe memory loss. That's the only thing that has been
the research
revealed
results
as
were
of
purposely
now.
hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them. Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned. Maybe I should be thanking Cocolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure. I figured out that the Stellaron and the Fragmentum were linked, so I was already close to the truth. It's a shame that the architects ejected me before I could discover that the source of the Fragmentum was the Stellaron itself. Before I lost my position, I was applying for permission to survey the Stellaron directly. It was my research topic, but I'd never even set eyes on it. My research was all based on historical data and lab simulations. Not long after I submitted my preliminary report and application, I received my punishment. It was obvious that somebody didn't want my research to continue. Cocolia... It's been so many years since we last spoke. We were great friends once. There was nothing we wouldn't share.
Weird to think that they're actually, like, probably around the same age. They look vastly different.
She became a completely different person when she took on the Supreme Guardianship. The convictions she once held, her enthusiasm, it was like they were drawn out of her by some mysterious force.
Probably the voice inside of her head, aka the Stellaron.
She gave the order to expel me herself and refused to see me. I never understood that behavior.
Yeah, Serval is pretty damn great. I just haven't found a spot for her in my team yet. Like,
sometimes I even wonder whether
maybe I should build my second team around her.
Person. Is that possible? Perhaps there's a single guardian consciousness that gets handed down from generation to generation, and the real Cocolia has already vanished. Is she being compelled by previous generations of guardians to make such baffling decisions? Who knows? But this might make for good songwriting material. Japard? Not. For my brother, orders are more important than anything. You need to choose your words carefully if you want to persuade him of...
Gonna skip through some of the voice dialogue.
I never observed it directly, but I
mean,
used lab simulations.
it's really good, but it
outbound
goes on
surveys
forever,
to
and I
establish a
want to
rough
get the story
location.
rolling as well.
According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
We must locate it as soon as possible, ideally before Cocolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you might not be enough. The area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the northern snow
Jeopard,
plains, you
Gallagher.
need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first.
That's a pretty solid lineup if you ask me.
Even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece...
I mean, I want to
you'll have
find a
whole
spot
heap of
for
Fragmentum
Lynx.
to
I
deal
have
with.
her on E3 now, and she sounds absolutely nutty if you find a comp for her.
Yes. That's where the main force of the Silvermane Guard...
It sounds like the three of us and Zila might not be enough.
I fear we may not have the time.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well.
Imaginary Trailblazer. I want to get the fire one.
This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great!
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. That's settled then. There's no time to...
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought they'd
Darn
like
it.
do it
I forgot my
more
brother said he'd be
phased.
around
But...
today. Find somewhere to hide, quick. I'll handle him. Japard! It's you! I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Oh, okay, it's a convenience measure.
Things are
Okay,
manageable.
okay. Makes sense.
The latest
I mean,
wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Ah! Oh, yes. That's right.
Sis, you look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
You don't normally use my full name.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosif?
oh, shame it breaks immersion, but I mean, yeah, quality of life, probably. Yo, Vinny, thank you for the look. Appreciate it, bro.
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Black Ops time.
Lil Jeppy. So grown up now, looking down on his civilian sister.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klapoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue.
Ah, so that's how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she alright?
I'm not sure.
Chat, after this
She hasn't
dialogue,
left
I need to
Klapoth
run
Fort.
an ad. I'll also take a
The
quick
Supreme
break just to
Guardian
get
just
up
said she'd
and
returned.
stretch the
Nothing more.
old legs for a bit. After that, we're gonna continue the story. though.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think...
Wait!
What is it?
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring
Weakest
cleaning, and
excuse
now they smell
ever.
terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems
Ah, crap. Wrong
like
button.
a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Am not. How dare you? What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Hey, wait a sec. Those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
Eating a Chinese meal.
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Kokolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian, but this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
A Chinese succulent meal?
I will. if I have the time.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
Alright gang, gonna do a quick 5-minute break. I'll see you in a bit. Oh damn.
Jingaloo underscore is underscore best underscore character just joined the Gremlinos.
Thank you so much for the follow, Jingliu. We're just gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna continue on with the story. Welcome to chat. Welcome to chat. Ooh, I love that emote. I love that emote. Absolutely love it. How are you doing, Jingliu? Before we head into break, real important to inquire if everyone is doing well. And thank you for popping in the chat. Let's see how much we have on the Jade front. I'm doing well, I'm doing well. Just continuing on with the story and, yeah. Having a good evening on Honkai, basically. Thank you so much for asking. Right, gang. Quick 5-minute break, then more story. I'll be back before you know it. See you in a bit. There we go. We're back. Time for some more story. Let's see. Anything we completed? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Gonna hold off. I like collecting it when we're on 500.
Phew. I nearly suffocated. What kind of plot device was that?
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klepoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission. Rest assured, Cocolia may have changed over the years, but she never hurt Bronya. I'm certain of that.
Nah.
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Cocolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
I was gauging his reactions just now. Did you see? Unless we have irrefutable evidence, he won't question Cocolia's orders. If you go after him now, our plan's as good as over. Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Cocolia will be out of options.
Alrighty.
Is Bronya really safe?
You care about her, huh? You must have become close friends.
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Relax. She's the strongest girl I've ever seen.
Ooh, treasure chest.
I can believe that.
Treasure chest. But the real treasure was Bronya and Zila. I don't know, they're just so goddamn precious.
Oh, they've jacked up security all right. How the heck are we gonna sneak in? Serval, we need one of those
We don't.
brainwaves.
No stealth
Leave it
missions.
to me. Stick close, guys, and don't get spotted.
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed in.
Yeah, the music so far has been nothing short of amazing.
Wait, isn't that... Serval! Long time no see.
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no see. You still watching the entrance?
Damn, 2 years ago. The only regret I have about Honkai is not starting when I first started eyeballing it, which was a year ago.
Well, you see,
So many pulls I could have
you
done.
haven't changed, Serval. Still nailing us to the wall. So, what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the
Exactly,
guys
the best time to start is today, if you haven't already.
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. he doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you gonna be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
Sheesh.
No.
That's harsh.
That's not something I could handle. Seeing as you're Captain Japard's sister, it should be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Okay,
everything just
here are some
fits as
temporary
well.
passes. Oh, and remember to give them back to me when you leave.
Biggest peak, though, has been the Svarog battle.
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote you.
No, Captain Japard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention me at all.
Best music I've heard out of Honkai, though, is Kafka's theme. That's currently my number one.
I'm aware that there are those among you who see the reserve units as a vacation. But let me set one thing straight. You are gravely mistaken.
Dude's built like a fridge,
This
Jesus.
is the restricted zone. The fragmentum before you conceals monsters that watch your every move. Behind us, we have a band of conspirators that have infiltrated the city.
I like his weapon, though.
The situation is critical.
Oh, it gets
The
even better?
lazy and
Damn,
undisciplined
we're in for a
among you
treat.
will lose your lives to the forces surrounding us.
I'm also highly looking forward to finding out what the other planets look like, because this has been like the traditional ice level, if you will. So I'm very curious what the next planets are gonna look like.
Yes, sir.
Also, treasure.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
See? That was easy.
You're Japard's sister, all right.
I don't want people to see me that way. I'm doing this for you.
This
Otherwise,
is
I
a
wouldn't be
blind
using my
run. I
brother's
have
name.
not looked anything up. I literally just looked at some characters I like from trailers that popped up on YouTube and the things I've seen on your stream, but I try to lurk nowadays not to spoil myself. So this actually is
Do you see that
like
mechanical gear bridge?
99.9%
When you cross over
blind.
to the other side, you arrive at hell on Earth. An endless fragmentum, a few exhausted Silvermane guards, and the stench
Perfect.
of death in
Ooh.
the air.
Foreshadowing.
If we
Means
want to
there's a
progress
lot of
further
good stuff
north,
up ahead.
we will
Love
need to
it, love
cross
it.
that hell. Are you ready?
Right on! I'm stealing that.
Okay, noted. I'll lurk and just avoid anything related to the story.
Let's go then. First, we need to think of a way to get to the other side. I helped set the
I
underlying
know what the
mechanisms
game
for
is
this
like,
type of
and
gear
I
bridge.
don't want to spoil the story
It's controlled via
at all.
different terminals in combination. Let's go find them.
Is Japard on frontline
I
duty a
even
lot?
had the self-control not to do
Yes,
any
but
of the
what made you
events
ask that all of a sudden?
that told me,
So
hey, it might be better if you do
dangerous.
this later
Don't you
on in
worry
the story
about him?
because it might be out of
He's
key
a
or it
Lando.
might spoil certain events, so I'm not doing those, even though they would get me more jade for pulls right now. So actively avoiding anything that spoils stuff down the road. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Seek, and you will find.
We're just gonna let that be for the time being.
Nope. This terminal's offline. We can't control it from here.
Oh, okay. I'll still get currency, albeit a little bit less,
So what's
but
the plan?
it's fine.
Look for another.
Would rather
Every
have
platform
less
linked to the gear
currency
bridge should have a
than
similar
less
terminal.
story, or less surprises, I guess.
I never would have guessed that Japard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing alike in personality or interests. In our family, we have a strong military tradition going back generations. Many a Landau has died in their prime. There's not a lot of brother and sister time. Everyone just does their best to get on with their life. Darn!
Yeah, I can
Can't
imagine it
activate.
being very
Seems like
nostalgic for
someone
people
severed the
who
energy
did
supply to the
this
terminals.
ages ago. Can't imagine that, Jingliu.
Huh. You know, the more I think
But-
about it, the more it seems deliberate.
I'm kinda privileged in the sense that I don't know anything about the power creep yet. Only what people try to tell me, and my reaction is always the same. I just go for characters that I like right now. If I head out to endgame, it will probably change a bit, but right
With
now
the
I'm
front
just
line on high
not too
alert, they
fussed
must have rotated
about
the bridge to make it
like
impassable.
building metacoms or
Then they
whatever.
cut off the energy supply to the terminals to avoid accidental repositioning. Or to prevent deserters from escaping. That way, even if the front line were to collapse, the Fragmentum monsters wouldn't be able to make it to the other side.
Large and by, that's also what I'm doing. The only addition to my team right now is Asta. Like, I added her to feed a bit more debuffs into Acheron, but apart from that, I love Gallagher and I've loved Bella so far, so
Bronya
I'm
was right.
pretty set, like,
The Silvermane guards
on the scale
really
of
are
liking
risking their
them
lives to
versus
protect
it being
Belobog.
optimal.
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. My brother mentioned that they've had to use extreme measures
Just like my
to repel the
characters.
Fragmentum monsters.
I found more fun in simulated universe anyway.
Let's
Like,
press on.
that's the whole thing though. I
We
had
can't
people tell me,
activate either
no,
of
you
these
gotta pull
terminals,
for
so
this, you
let's look
gotta
for the
do
energy
that.
supply installation itself.
You gotta go for this. No, save your jade for this. Honestly, I get what they're saying and I get where it's coming from, but like if I'm having fun just pulling on something that seems cool to me, I'll be doing those pulls. It's not like the game is unplayable if you just play what you like. And fun in a game is a very subjective thing. Like, if I play games for a challenge, I will just throw on Soulsborne games if I wanna, like, crush the end game immediately and do things optimally. And like, the people who've seen my Elden Ring run know 90% of that is
Hold it
just
right
shits
there.
and giggles as well.
This is a military
Exactly.
base. Temporary workers
Pull for
aren't
whoever
allowed
you
in.
like, and I'm glad like Bella works with Acheron. That's good stuff. The only character I'm gonna pull for because he seems good with Acheron and people have told me he works well with her is JQ. Plus, he just seems like a fun character to have as well, and there's nothing else on Banner that I really want or need. Well, maybe I like Caceres, but I'm currently kind of set on playing with
The
Acheron
thing's
anyway.
shaped like a giant iron
Yeah,
ball.
Zhao Kui, I don't know how to pronounce that, so I just abbreviated to JQ. Might be some confusion with those who play Overwatch for Junker Queen, but unfortunately we cannot have her on our team in this game.
And it's behind a gate. What are the odds?
Firefly is hella good though.
Its
She's
formal
basically
name is the
Evangelion in
Mechanism Energy
Honkai.
Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
It's
No wonder
Chinese,
it's so
yeah.
heavily guarded.
But I haven't had confirmation yet how to pronounce
One
it,
unit
so...
for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen. We learned the hard way.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub,
I'm
we can
notoriously
operate the gear
unlucky
bridge
on my
terminals.
pulls though, so I will need to save up a lot if there's a banner announced that I really want characters from.
That's why I told them we were here for urgent maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing just as much
Zhao
as the
Shu.
rest.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense than Zhao Kui. That's like halfway between French and Spanish. Oh god.
That's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval. I thought you just came up with it on the spot.
Come on, let's see if that guard over there will let us pass.
Yo, evening soldier.
Zhao Qui?
Are you the emergency engineers? I saw you guys hanging around. Did you find the problem?
Jiao Shou.
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the energy hub. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type of installation.
No.
But I mean,
No can
the
do.
names in
No one
Honkai are
gets
still
near the
alright. When I
energy
play
hub without the
Wuwa,
security
I'm
captain's
constantly
encryption
baffled
key.
by how to pronounce things.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
That's also something that makes the barrier to entry to Wuwa a lot more difficult for me, because my brain just drifts off during cutscenes, and then I feel like I missed out on stuff because they pronounce it way differently than my brain works, and yeah. It's the brain weasels, I guarantee
This
it.
guy's not stupid.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to, well, yeah, John Xing. I like in Wuba, I constantly feel like the American tourist in China or in Japan. Zhan Xin. Okay. Okay.
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him. If he grants you permission, I won't stand in your way.
Done? Why didn't you say so? No problem, we'll be back in a bit.
Okay, thank you for the confirmation.
Hey, Done! It's been a while. I didn't know you made security captain.
Serval, it's been a long time. You're still so... You look good.
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too? Cool!
Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
We had a very unfortunate accident with the only other 5-star I have. I'll show you in a second.
Weird smell.
We don't talk about it around here.
Zachary, how many days has it been since you showered?
I showered right before my shift.
What did you say?
What did you say? I need a sound clip of that.
I haven't showered.
Yeah, exactly. The Onxing incident. First 5-star I pull, and the only one I pulled for days was Yanxing.
It's not a big deal, Dunn. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again?
Ooh, someone who feels my pain. Yeah, I feel it could be Ryu, like, first time meeting him, but
pretty good, but
I'm loving him
I still
already.
miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city. Though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd better head back to the city. It's not safe here.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out?
The irony is, I wanted Himiko as well, but I got Yanxinged. Another character I've been getting by the heaps, although she's a 4-star, is Lynx. I have her on E3 already. E4 Yanxing from one batch. Oh god. Exactly, she's not bad, but right now I'm enjoying Gallagher. Plus he adds a debuff, which plays pretty well into Acheron.
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Japard told you?
But I'm sure I'll find a use for her once I start building other teams as well.
Let me think. Hey, sis, the energy supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned. Those useless engineers can't find the problem. Something like that?
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's why he popped round and asked the favor.
Aha. Captain Japard just returned to the front line. I can reconfirm with him?
Huh? Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
Ruh-roh, stinky.
You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not workshop assistants, right?
Oh, you still use them.
It's not that I don't want to help.
That's good, then I know I'll get some mileage out of those eidolons.
How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outsiders must remain.
I don't have Japard yet.
There goes the negotiation.
I think my Serval is E2 as well.
I brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end.
Let's go. Raiders, welcome in, welcome in. How's it going, Panda? How's it going? Welcome in, man. How you doing? Guys, drop Panda
Panda
a follow
Team Pinder
if
just
you
rated
haven't
with
yet.
7 viewers.
Amazing content creator. Yo, Gobble. Thank you, none appreciated. Hi, Amorpheus. We doing well, Panda. Yourself? We doing well.
Concerns the fate of Belobog. No,
Continuing the story,
world.
and we're gonna do some polls at the end of stream. More standard character light cones than a half characters, damn. Hi, Honora.
Serval!
E0, Japard, and E1 Serval. Not bad, not bad. Rivals. Were you playing ranked or just having fun at quick play? Bonkai is amazing. It has quickly become my favorite game.
My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
I hate the fact that we need to hurt Dun. I hate it.
Time to get vigilant.
Who will it be?
Oh, just quick play. That's actually better than playing ranked in Marvel. I need to start grinding Overwatch again, but I'm not looking forward to ranked, to be honest, but I got it. Blast him.
Still waters of oblivion.
Stay close. Not a step back.
No manners, huh?
What characters were you playing, Panda? Were you playing more of Emma or just whatever?
No, don't.
Anything that has buffs I could nom nom? Nope.
Step up, let's see ya.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Who invited you?
Ooh, Cloak and Dagger. I love them. By far my favorite sport character in Marvel. Oh, when they're under 50%. Yeah, I have a very itchy trigger finger when it comes to healing.
Huh? Enemy data secure net marker.
Like every game I play, my bad tendency is to just stay as close to 100% as I can. Same in Final Fantasy XIV. I top people off when they only lost like 5 to 10% health. I'm one of those healers.
That's all you got?
Everything is ordained by the stars.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Ah, Invisible Woman. Yeah. I haven't really played her all that much yet. Alright, thank you for the raid, Panda, and the lurk, and I hope you enjoy your food. Thank you for stopping by, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Maybe I should just
No
try to heal
manners,
now,
huh?
but
Commencing support.
why heal when you can also do damage? Need to board clear a bit, though.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
We can restore. Excellent, excellent. We got
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Stay close. Not a step back.
I don't think I really want to be hitting him now because he has counter up.
Ready for another?
How's this taste?
Saving me will
Another
earn
journey
you any
begins.
favors. Who invited you?
That hits like a freaking truck.
Time to mix things up. Nice, like my friends.
That means Acheron ult, though.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
This is so good. Jesus, I love her ult.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Bum bum bum. Really need to heal.
On my mark. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
No manners, huh?
Just give it up.
Oopsie daisy. Thought that would finish him, but no.
Another journey begins.
Alright, I have the fasty mode on. But I have seen the normal one. Yes.
I'm sorry, Dunn. Time for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
Well, too late for that.
That's the enemy attack alarm. Every Silvermane guard in the reserve zone just became our enemy. We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. I have to lay eyes on the Stellaron.
How very Full Metal Alchemist.
Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find out a thing or two.
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Sela. Activating the gear bridge alone would have been enough to expose us.
Stream 4.
Baboy. Mean, there's an entire zone over here. Let's just go do that first.
Who goes there?
Dan Hung would be very good for this zone, though. Oh, wait. He's also... Oh, there's one that's weak to electricity. Good stuff.
Who will it be?
Enemy targets detected.
That's all you got?
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
Enough.
Nice like a good brew. Full body
Is
and
it?
sweet.
Like, honestly, I'm just enjoying the looks of the team.
By the stars. Oh,
And I do
stars,
feel
give these
Asta works a
trailblazers your
bit better than
blessing.
Tiny Gun does.
Ready for another?
In the mood for another beating?
Yeah, and I think my Gallagher is like E1 already, so I definitely got lucky on pulling him.
Still waters of oblivion.
No manners, huh? Commencing support.
Heals needed. Ooh, then I'm especially lucky. Let me see. I don't even know how high up he is. Oh no, I thought I had him at E1, but he's just Le Vanilla. But I mean, it works for now, so not gonna complain. Let's see. There we go. Boom. Oh, okay, yeah. But I'm realistically speaking not in a rush to get there. Like last stream, a lot of people were saying you need Acheron at E2. She works for now, so not rushing it. We got all the time in the world. RPGs are a marathon, not a sprint.
What's that?
Bam. See? Even you don't have her at E2. Like, I get people who play endgame and wanna, like, time stuff, etc., but it's the same with high-end rating in MMOs versus just playing them for the sheer enjoyment of it. Different goals for different people, and that's fine. I get where they're coming from, but to me, like, it works. That's all I care about.
Destined for oblivion. Again.
Who invited you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, if it's just a minimal buff, like people, I do feel, especially when people talk about meta, etc., they min-max very heavily in Honkai, like absolute grinding out the absolute last digits on DPS, which again, I get, but for me, I'm just doing the story for the first time around, so it doesn't really make sense for me to do
That's
it
what you got?
yet.
No man. Commencing support.
Another blood debt repaid. Stream forth the gleam of
Whoosh.
blades.
What's down here? Ooh. But yeah, for now, I literally haven't dropped cash outside of the express pass and the one pull you can get for like €1. That's the only money I've dropped on it, and I'm not intending to like go ham with spending yet.
Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied and sweet. My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Everything is ordained by the stars. Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Who is she? Ready for another?
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Exactly, like I looked at him and I was like, this makes sense. And people were like, oh, you're already dropping money. I feel like €6 for a game I've already spent like 20-ish hours in is absolutely positively fine. if you look at AAAs, it's a lot more, and I often don't get as much enjoyment out of those as I get out of Honkai, so
Enemy targets detected.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
In the mood for another beating?
Destined for oblivion. Again.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Scared yet?
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
Another journey begins.
boop. And there Gonzo.
Another blood debt repaid.
We're in.
It's open! Oh, thank you, Dun!
Don't forget to let your...
Give me some time. Who designed this operating system? It's so unintuitive. Emergency fire evacuation system. Not that. Rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode? Who the heck added that?
It's a necessary mode.
Gear bridge control terminal. Ha, still found it. That's it. I've reset the energy system. Let's go and operate the gear bridge terminal.
Serval, won't more Silvermane guards be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Yup.
Then what's our plan?
The plan is
Or
violence.
charge straight through the blockade. Let's play it by ear.
That's a big boy.
There's a big
A
guy up
veritable
ahead.
chungus.
There's no other way. We'll have to fight.
If we can beat Svarog, we can beat this one. Let's go.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Time to get vigilant.
Who will it be?
Commencing support. Ready for another?
In the mood for another beating?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it took the entire gang to do that, and she was like, nah, no worries, we got it. We got it, Pukums.
Destined for oblivion.
Everything is ordained.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
It ain't over.
Ready for another?
Another...
Yo, Tsuka, welcome in, dude. Thank you for the lurk. Chill out a bit first, dude. After work, you gotta get them chillings in. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
Free will, or was it fate?
Nice, like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Who invited you?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Enemy targets detected.
Step up, let's see ya.
Yeah, it's worth the heal.
Don't worry, it's just a scribble. Still waters of oblivion.
No manners, huh?
Ah, yeah. Insulting them, baby. Oh, no, it's dead. Shit.
Another blood debt
Just when I get the best frickin' rolling. Damn.
Energy restored. System online. Certification enabled. Come on, come on! 40%. We did it. We've gained access to the... Perfect. Okay.
We could have a problem.
He probably is. Hopefully we don't bump into him, but if...
Are you sure you can
I've probably got a 30% chance.
Okay.
Haven't you noticed yet?
We need to be sure, Saval. If we can't reach a common understanding with your brother, will you stand with us?
Of course. My word is my bond. I said that I'd stand with you to the end, and I won't go back on that promise.
Before our next expedition, I need Himeko to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
Ooh. Ooh, we missed the puzzle.
I haven't fought with Japard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
Counterclockwise. Trust me, I've read a clock before. Zelda puzzle time. I'm loving the puzzle so far, but same for Zenless really. People were shitting on the puzzles in Zenless, but I don't see why. I like them. Wait, hold up. I can brain this. There we go. Yeah, I love the TV mode, dude. Clear the path. Was it me? Yeah, I was blocking the automaton. Damn. Where are we going, Chief? What is it, boy? Ooh, treasure. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see if we missed anything over here, because we kind of got ushered through last time. One of them purpley thingamabobs. Which is good on Acheron. Like, I love the fact that I can just cut through mobs that don't matter. And just slash right through them. Hold. There we go. How much J do we have? Expected it to be a bit more, but we still have a lot of dailies. Well, not dailies. We have our weeklies, etc. left. So there's that. There's that. Goes. Wait. Have we been everywhere in this part? No, I don't think we have. Let's go. Let's go see if we can pass through that gate. Or if we missed any treasure chests for that matter. Bippity boppity. Most definitely didn't do that guy.
Stream 4.
Bad. Yeah, that was the gate we couldn't open, so it makes sense. Which would mean I've done pretty much everything in here. Yep, gotten everything. Good. Never hurts to double check. leave. And we can proceed. Good stuff. Ooh, Jabard.
Serval. It really is you.
Wait, Japard, listen to me.
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. The enemy alarm had to be unrelated to your entry into the restricted zone. Perhaps the intruders had to step away from the intruders, Serval. Walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different from them.
Is she though? Is she really?
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. I stand with them. Give me a few minutes, just a few. I'll explain every...
Enough, Serval. Have you forgotten where we are? We Landows ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the Fragmentum. Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves. Ready to spill their blood for Belobog at a moment's notice. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone. Attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms. Hijacking the energy hub. Are you really worthy of the Landau?
Jesus, harsh words, my dude.
Why do you think I've come here? We found a way to dispel the eternal freeze, to seal the Fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
I mean, you can see it coming from a mile away. Days gonna troll hands.
Why would you sneak into the restricted zone and create chaos?
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Japard. The origin and
Japard,
spread of the Fragmentum
please.
is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's...
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives, Serval. They want to steal this treasure from the Architects. The Madam Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy. That you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge. And that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. I believe
Hello, Marissa. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
I believe you think you're acting with loyalty to the people.
Bro, he's fucking brainwashed.
Guards,
Holy
formation.
shit.
Arrest these people. We could be inundated with Fragmentum monsters at any moment. We have no time to waste on them.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within. Cocolia's afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge. That the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all.
It's going well. It's going well. Thank you for asking.
I've said my
Been
piece. Whether you believe it or not, it's
trucking along a bit in the story mode.
Regardless, you should
and
know by now your sister's never been one to back down.
been trying out my new team.
If there's something or
But so
someone
far
you
so good,
can't abide,
really.
you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold, you should uphold it to the very end.
You tell him, girl.
Save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. In my capacity as captain, I hereby order that these fugitives be arrested.
We made the pull. We made the pull. Last stream we got her.
This isn't like our childhood game, Serval.
Exactly, Myth.
You won't get any
Fight
leniency from
time.
me.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Japard.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations end in combat.
Just the way we like it, Marchie. Thank you, thank you.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Probably should have held off on this.
Our position is solid.
Bonk.
Time to get vigilant. Who's the lucky one today? Commencing support.
Didn't he? Oh no, he didn't have attack up, so we can do a single target.
Ready for another?
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Boom.
Again.
A guest with no manners, huh?
A gift from the stars.
I'll contain them.
You've arrived, huh? It's time to mix things up.
Don't worry, it's just a script.
Stay focused.
Shit. Ah, fuck. He's giving them a barrier. My dude, that's not
Enemy
cool.
data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it that from the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls?
Damn it. That's fella on.
Preservation! Slice like a good... My friends? Indulge yourself.
Who's the lucky one today? Everything's ordained by the stone. Profound secrets of the stars.
I need to hold off on this
Give
until I
these
had a turn,
trailblazers
then I
your
might
blessing.
crank them up before the enemies.
So, you in the mood for another beating?
Another journey begins.
I don't remember inviting you.
Resistance is futile.
Ah, crap.
How familiar.
Oh, she lives. Jesus. It's so winnable.
How's this taste?
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Where are you going?
Their confidence. On my command.
Ah, fuck.
For glory. You've arrived, huh? It's time to mix things up.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Slice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Oh, dude, sorry to hear that. Welcome back, though. Yeah, I can imagine that chef being something.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
But all the more reason to just get back and chill, dude.
A gift from the stars.
Your boy dead. Time to drink 2 white monsters in one sitting. That's how it is.
Everything's ordained by the stone. Profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Ooh, day off. That's good. Yeah, but well deserved. Please don't kill anyone. Please don't kill anyone. Thank you. Ah, shit.
So,
lost another
in
one.
the mood for another beating? It ain't over yet.
Another journey begins.
That's all you've got.
Ah, shit, should have done the special attack. I'm a fucking idiot. It was okay. Like, slow day, not too bad, but you know, your first day back is always one of those days, right? It's just how it is.
Indulge yourself.
I don't think I can win anymore. Like, I messed it up for me. I am the culprit.
I weep for the departed. Dust's rain, it too shall fall.
And then again, there's a chance.
Did you?
Stay focused. Take courage. You've arrived.
Another. Where are you going?
In the
Ah,
name
just
of
one more hit.
preservation.
Please don't kill me.
So, let's kick things off with you.
Did you come here?
Ah, we made it. We made it. Fuck yeah.
This guy knows how to fight.
That was close.
I've never come up
Made a
against
few bad
anyone this
decisions,
relentless.
but
He just won't go down.
I mean, once that ult of Acheron
He's
goes
as stubborn
out,
as I am.
pretty much anything dies.
An argument or a fight, he'll do both to the death. That's why he bugs the heck out of me.
Oh, can I, like, redo the fight? Or is it something entirely
Take a
skippable?
look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am, I won't yield.
We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Oh, okay. Okay, noted.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours, Sir Fal's and Bronya's. We just want
Then
to
I'll just go
preserve this
back and
world.
do it
There's
in
no
the simulated
reason to turn
universe.
against each other.
Shepard, brother, surely now you can see the need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Bronya.
Lady Bronya?
That's what I like, though. You get a lot of chances to do things in this game. Like, nothing immediately locks you out.
There's nothing
That's
more
great.
to say, Shepard. The decision is yours.
As a captain of the Silvermane Guards, I am duty-bound to carry out the orders of the Supreme Guardian. But Lady Bronya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the For the Silvermane Guards, the Guardian's orders are paramount and absolute. But there is something of equal importance in the oath we take.
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is
I
for the sake
mean,
of preservation.
Yeah,
But
it
our
doesn't
fight
really
with
make
you,
sense that he's fighting us
fail
because
to
we
see the
want to
purpose.
make it better for everyone.
If you are truly able
Dude's
to prevent
just
our
so
endlessly
fucking
unfolding
indoctrinated, he
misfortune,
doesn't see it
then the
properly.
people of Belobog are indebted to you. But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Bronya for your own ends, I swear by Klapoth that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter. Your combat style is nothing like that of the guards.
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
I'm sure. If you want to advance further northward, you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum.
Let me at him, Pookie.
The only way to
Let
get
me
to
at him.
Snowflake, the guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
But first, let me heal because I'm almost dig. Ooh, lots of jade.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
I'm still missing a trotter in this area. And 2 chests, but we might get them over here. I reckon. Yeah. Because there's also an entire bit we haven't gone to over here as well. Might hit that up later.
You see? Brothers and sisters. As I mentioned. Now, if you're ready...
Anything we missed? Nope. Too glorious battle. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna continue on, enjoying the story way too much.
The monsters on the other side will turn out in full force. The guards will do their best to stall them and buy you some time. Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. You'll have to find out for yourselves what lies within the northern fragmentum. So, have you made up your minds?
Chat, after this, I need to run a break, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna do some administrative stuff in Honkai while the ads run. And when everyone's back, we're gonna continue. No person left behind.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence. Guards, formation!
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
Here they come.
Steel yourselves.
Ooh, we get more battle. That's good. Let's do that before we head out into the
I don't
ads.
remember inviting you. Look out!
Push.
Enemy targets detected. Oh!
That's all you've got?
Half the work is already done. From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
I got confidence.
Let's just
Nice,
fucking
like a
ult.
good
Let's
my
do it.
friends. Indulge yourself.
A guest with no manners, huh?
Did you come here?
I don't remember inviting you. A gift from the stars.
Boom.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Oh, glad to hear that. Before it was a bit quiet, but glad that we're on the right amount of volume now.
Things up.
Thanks for the support.
It's always hard when
Another
you
journey
play a
begins.
newish game that just to like get it exactly right. That's, it's always tricky as all hell.
Destined for oblivion.
I got confidence.
Big meaty hits. Oh,
Look out!
You've arrived, huh? Step up, let's see ya.
Let's
How's
heal
this
Bella.
taste?
Thanks for the support.
Excellent.
Did you come here of your own volition?
Thank you for
Or was
mentioning
it
that,
from the
Myth.
still
It's
waters
like
of
I said, it's
oblivion
real
I guide
hard
the
to figure
wandering
out
We have the upper hand.
how the audio is when you're streaming yourself. No worries, man. No need to apologize. Brother visiting is muy importante. You didn't miss much. A bit of story. We've advanced further into the outside of the city, and right now we're basically cutting through the first lines of fragmented monsters.
Hold the line.
Same, dude. Same. And like, well-tuned audio makes video and stream so much better. So that's one of those things I just cannot stop fidgeting with. Like, my audio needs to be bang on.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
I've literally spent a day just tweaking everything with my mic when I got the new XLR interface. That was like a full day's just playing around with it, and it just needed to be where I was comfortable with the quality and the sound.
Ready for another?
So,
I also feel
in
that
the
if you
mood for
get
another
decent
time to
equipment,
mix
it's a
things
shame
up?
to like not tweak it
Another
just right.
journey begins. Existing as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Scared yet? Enough.
You've arrived, huh?
This is gonna hurt again. Ouch.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering soul.
Scared yet? I'll contain them.
More? No, that was it. Good battle though.
I told you, Japard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to.
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Also found we got quite a bit of jade, so
Outsiders. Zila.
gonna
the
do
second wave
pulls
hasn't
at
started
stream's
yet.
end.
Make the most of this opportunity and make a break for it.
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for the Stellaron with us?
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's so close that I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope. Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening. Hey, March. Don't forget to take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
Say no more.
Oh, noted. I need to take a picture of it. Because pictures you take in game, you can also save them as a screenshot, which is like pretty good for immersion, I guess. But wish we'd have a proper screenshot button as well. Yo, Raiden, welcome in.
Is intensifying.
How's it going, bud?
Something's happening on Jarilo-VI. Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is his first trailblazing expedition. How will he be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the
Himiko, my
memories of
beloved.
this expedition for them.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes. We haven't seen any Eon or Emanator level imaginary reactions.
Ooh,
Relax.
chilling with kittens. That sounds like a good time. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
This is a young person's adventure. We
Advancing the
shouldn't
story,
interfere.
getting more jade, so
At
good
most,
stuff.
we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Is this the fragmentum Japard was talking about?
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance.
Oh, yeah. It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this Fragmentum maze first.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually and cautiously. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the Fragmentum contamination, the closer...
Okay, guys, running the ads, I'll just hang around here and do some turn-ins and stuff. Nothing major. After the ads, we're gonna continue with this. Let's see, because we got quite a lot of achievements, I think. Let's claim these. Oh, just one. Figured we'd have gotten more by now. What's new over here? Oh, the new recipes we got. Okay, let's go to the Astral Express. We've gotten some Trailblazer levels, so normally Pom Pom should have rewards.
Find it.
Ooh, free pass. Nice. Let's see how we're looking. We can do 2 of these. We got 1 of those for the end of the stream.
Hello. What do you mean, what am I doing? Everyone else is here. Can't I be too? Relax, I'm just dropping by for a visit. I was hacking through the dark regions of the inner what you see
I love that
in
if you
front
do
of
the quest, you also
hologram.
get more
Just as
people on the
harmless as
Astral
whale
Express.
holograms you see floating around the express. Here, see for you. Seeing is believing, right? If you're still not convinced.
Ooh, more jade. That's still busted. I missed a lot of stuff on this map. I'll need to go back there after we do more stuff. Stuff being story, Jesus. Language failing. Let's warp back here and then we can get on with it if everyone's back. Contaminated Plaza, yes please. Let's see if we can level Gallagher up. No, I need to do the Galaxis for that. Need quite a bit more stuff to properly get going. Alright, ads done. Welcome back, everyone. We're gonna continue on with the zone.
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground. What is that?
Be careful.
Ooh, you hit
Think
level
twice
3
before you
equilibrium.
interact with
Nice,
anything
dude.
in the Fragmento.
But yeah, probably more grinding.
This is... Bronya's! Right. She must be...
Whoa! Quick, look! That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of residual energy replicated by the fragment.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
Just in time. We had no idea which direct...
Delicate snow glow? Oh, right. It's Bronya's story. Forgot about that. Let's get the treasures. Stuff we can get from here
Deep
first.
in... Let's look for other clues.
Okay, not allowed. Fine.
Objects that have been exposed to fragmentum corrosion might not be stable. I wouldn't touch that device if I were you.
You still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Now, it is nothing more than... Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Bronya. On the day the promise is fulfilled...
Mother, do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise?
And yet, the crime of our...
What?
From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, there is a price to pay for new life, wiping away
Dude,
every
the Stellaron is
decaying
literally
vestige
playing
of the
you.
old world, renouncing when the promise is fulfilled, Bronya. No longer will we have to.
No.
She's off her tits.
This is a complex mechanism.
Yeah,
How did
she's
they get
nuts.
past?
Absolutely unhinged.
I knew that. Wait, wasn't there some big energy hub looking?
I can't say
Yeah, I
like
was
the
literally
idea of
told
interacting
not to
with our
touch that
surroundings.
a second ago.
Especially this
Make
deep
up your
into
damn
the-
mind.
Deep,
I'm
let's look
still
for
not
other-
allowed there. But there's treasure. I just know it.
It
Huh,
worked,
1 of
right?
4.
But the gate didn't.
Are there?
It's clear that whoever designed these
And now I'm allowed over there. Bruh. Certified bruh moment.
Look, over there! I think I can see the next unit.
Oh, I see it too. Let's go.
Should have used Bella.
Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourself.
Bam.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. Scared yet? Look out! I'll contain them.
So, it ain't over yet.
Good shit.
Another blood debt repaid.
These things hit like a truck. Motherfucker.
Who's the lucky one today? Everything is ordained by this profound secrets.
I need to look into what those stacks do that she gets when you hit enemies. Or if anyone in chat knows, just lay it on me.
Enemy data secured. Net markers.
No, Asta.
Counterattack.
That's all you've got.
Did you come here of your
Acherons I
own
know
volition?
are basically the timer for her ult.
A guest with no manners,
Yeah,
huh?
let's look at it after this fight. Let's find out.
Enemy targets detected.
Nah, we'll just look at it from the character screen. It's fine, dude. Ooh, that
Time to
hurt.
mix things up.
Where are you going?
Look out!
Boop. Characters. Ability. Oh, it's basically a stacking attack buff. That's actually pretty good. Let's use some items to heal up. Good day, Taria. How's it going? Yeah, every time I see like pink, it's Talia or Podge.
Storm's on the hurry.
Shit. This is gonna be a doozy.
Time to get vigilant.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just advancing the story. And a
Lens in support.
Trying to see how good this team works with Acheron, but so far it's been pretty damn solid.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice, like a good, my friends.
Okay, we got Acheron coming up, so we can get another stack on her. All Gucci.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Hey. Wait, they're weak to ice, so let's fucking break them.
Time for good old counterattack.
Overwatch hacker, yeah. How has Overwatch been? I haven't played in a bit. I need to get back on it. But Gacha has become life.
Who's the
Let's
lucky
get
one
those
today?
attack moves going.
Everything is ordained by the soul. Profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers
Lost
your
connection
proof.
here near. Does it have any buffs? No. I'm just gonna break it. Let's break it.
So, you
What
in the
is
mood
that
for
mode
another
actually? I
beating?
haven't even looked at it. Is it like some minigame
It ain't over
again
yet.
or something completely different from normal Overwatch?
Another journey begins. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Bibbidi bop. That's another knock. Come on, give me my ult, please. Oh shit, yeah. That's not Overwatch for me though.
Look out!
Like I love the perks, but that sounds like it's something.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Leak stinky. We don't go there again.
That's all you've got. Time to mix things up.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Just give me my stack, dude. Jesus fucking Christ.
Ready for another? I don't remember invite.
Ah, shit. Yeah. Sounds like it's like
How's this
hard
taste?
pass for me.
Thanks for the support.
Nice, like a good, my friends. Indulge yourself.
Oh.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? I weep for the departed.
Gacha's been good. Been loving Zenless. We got Acheron. We're just trying to get like a better chomp running for her.
Dust spring.
Not emo claws, dude. Angry katana mode.
Where are you going?
Big damage mode. Wuwa I haven't like actually played all that much. I've just logged in to do my dailies and get more resources for the upcoming banners. Bonkai waifu, Bonkai waifu. Yo, how this has going. Bonkai waifu went Bonkai. Welcome back, Nikki. Yeah, Acheron's great, but she's a slow burn right now because I'm not optimizing her in any regard. I'm not that rich. Plus I don't have that many resources, so I gotta actively try and make her work, which she does, but like fights are a bit more of a slow burn now. Gonna save that one.
Enemy targets detected. This happened.
Why is that robot shaking booba? It's happy to see you.
Enemy data secured.
Let's do the
Net
speed up.
markers activated.
There's a character in here you would probably absolutely adore though, Noctis, Silver Wolf. She's a hacker and they got a lot of the hacker stuff bang on.
Profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Plus, she's also a frantic game cartridge collector, which only added to her likability score for me.
How's this taste?
Good news for me, they're gonna buff her next patch, so I know what to do. Save up all the currency we can get.
Scared yet? Look out!
Plus, her character theme is chiptune. I was sold on her after all of that. Not gonna lie. Let's keep stacking crimsons.
Enemy targets detected.
Oh, I don't have speed up. Let's do that. No wonder this is taking ages.
Confidence. Nice, like it, my friend.
Yes, you do. You need this and Zenless. Zenless, the entire team of Zenless Zero is hacking.
How's this taste?
Thanks for the support.
I've been absolutely hooked on Zenless off stream as well. That game is fucking insane. Everything is hacking and cute pixel mascots. Oh right, Expedition 33. Yeah, Claire Obscure. Have you played it already? I've heard a lot of good stuff about it, but I'm not getting it because I'm literally drowning in games.
Ready for another?
In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up.
Destined for oblivion.
Gosh, now give me my fucking Jesus.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Still in the shrink rep. I mean, fair. We all have a backlog the size of Mount Everest at this point. And just as I got my ult, the motherfucker dies. Expedition 33.
This is what exploring the cosmos.
Well worth though. Fucking epic relics. Let's go. Robert Pattinson. Oh. I watched Charlie play a bit of it earlier, but like I'm trying to avoid watching it too much because I might actually end up playing that at one point. Oh, Oblivion Remastered as well. Like, if they ever do Morrowind, I'm done for. Like, a full-on, like, well-done remaster of Morrowind, I'll be playing that for the rest of my days, basically. I spent ages in Morrowind. Ages. Skyrim doesn't have shit on Morrowind for me. At least not in terms of playtime. That was my first proper open world Bethesda game. So imagine little me playing that on the Xbox because I bought it on PC, but it literally fried my PC. I basically spent hours just looking at the map of Morrowind that came with the Xbox edition. I was so sold on that game. Need to close the circuit. Yes. Yeah, it did that. Yeah. Like sometimes inexplicably it just gave out. Like your Xbox would just be like beep boop, fuck you, we're out. But my PC back then couldn't run it, and I played it on Xbox for well over a year. Like, you don't notice? My Xbox crashed on Morrowind as well. But I don't have the best of experiences with Xbox. Please don't ask me what I think of Xbox. It was, and I traded in my PlayStation 2 with a lot of JRPGs for an Xbox, so mileage might vary on it. But after I got a PC upgrade and I was able to play Morrowind on PC, it just became worse.
Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy.
Did you hear that? This mechanism. Come on, let's find
Red
the
Ring
next
of Death. Never had that though. Wasn't that for the X360 and not the original?
Behind that gate.
There's no switch. We need to find a way around.
Yeah, I remember the insane loading times. That was something getting a new PC got rid of. Like on Xbox, the loading times were absolutely horrendous from time to time. But I also had my Xbox give out on me while playing Morrowind.
You could tell that people used to live there.
I actually gave the Xbox edition I had to Eve.
Now we're deep in the fret.
Wait, clockwise, is that a way? Did I fix it? Well, for now I fixed it. I can carry on. Yeah, knobby. Huh? What this? Cavern of Corrosion. But no, I want to follow the treasure bot. Let's just insta-kill, get the treasure, thank you. Oh, relic stuff. Relic good though. Yeah, I love her exploration mechanic. It's just a fast forward.
I want to ask you a question. Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard.
Danger approaches.
We all do, right?
Well,
we all hear voices.
This is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information.
Mine is Wilfred and the other is Karl Heinz because he's a perfectionist. Kinda hate him.
The one in your body is resonating with the Stellaron on this world.
Huh? You mean that Stellaron
Just gotta shut him out. Never listen to them. They're weird.
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
Or maybe it's the game telling you you had enough and you need to finish Baldur's Gate 3 with Ollie, hmm? I was paid to say this.
Then...
Yes.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
There's no way back anyway. At least Cocolia won't catch us off guard now. So what if it's an ambush?
Okay, I won't turn against you.
We're not about to lose now. I have to save Bronya, beat Cocolia.
Gotta have the
crush
gotcha
this
bros
Stellaron
back,
into
right?
dust.
Gotta make sure. Oh great, my phone didn't charge. I hate Samsung, by the way. Samsung, if you're watching, do better. Save the brony and beat Goku Colia. Yeah, I used to stream Baldur's Gate but I don't anymore because the game just takes fucking ages. And I started a second playthrough. All fine and dandy, right? But there's a big but. I fucking hated the RNG and the combat in that game. Holy shit, was that infuriating. I didn't say I don't like big butts. I don't know where you get that, but yeah. I mean, let's try. Who wants extra currency? Fan already got some, I think. I basically want a free ride, so... Castories? Oh yeah, Dirge on your first playthrough is something. That's, yeah. Blast.
Commencing support.
That's all you got?
My first playthrough was a half. Trust me, I've languaged before. Half elf ranger, and the second was a monstrosity created by chat that was a bard.
As you wish.
That's all you got? How's this taste?
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Please cherish this time.
Nice, like my friend.
Human paladin, yeah, and then you break your oath, and then you basically halfway break yourself. Human paladin, sorry fan, I don't wanna give you a bad rap here, but that's like vanilla milkshake, bro. Sure, it's a milkshake, but
Is this right?
If you want to get to the other side, we'll need
I mean,
to
you gotta
rotate
kill
the gear bridge
something.
again.
So you're right, Noctis. You gotta, someone's gotta bleed. Holy fucking shit, I'm dumb. That's why we don't let Ollie make choices. Her choice is usually violence. Like, you can bank on that, though. At least it's a constant. You know she'll just choose the most violent option available. Oh no, fan, she's calling you out. Run. Run.
We have the upper hand.
Traffic lights are evil. Haven't you gotten that memo? We hate traffic lights. I have the constant urge to fight traffic lights when I see them. It's just human nature. What do you mean, why are we fighting it? Woohoo! We opened the gate.
Done. It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
Some effort, baby girl.
Closer to Bronya.
Please.
Let's move.
Are these echoes too?
No, they're bananas.
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
Took some acid trips while designing them. I mean, are they the penis demon from Persona, though? That's peak design.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted the call of the Stellaron, and all of them have been wrong, Mother.
Do you still not see, Bronya? There is no right or wrong here. Some of them acted out of human
Legal
pride,
disclaimer, drugs
others
bad.
out of human
Factual
short-sightedness.
disclaimer, Balmer Peak, fuck yeah.
Our ancestors, including Elisa Rand, spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all
See Twitch, my
else
mods
failed,
confirm drugs
their
bad.
memories were
Don't do them.
scattered by the blizzard. They spent lifetimes
Definitely
writing songs
don't
of
do
praise
them.
that lauded
They're
the bravery
bad,
of
very bad
humanity,
experiences.
but couldn't spare the
You'll be a
time to
lesser
gaze
human
up
being for it.
into the stars. To those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above, 1,000 years is but a passing moment. The attainments of insignificant beings, nothing more than a footnote.
Holy shit, I cannot wait to go to that world.
I shall not follow the Guardian's misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile, then one must.
I am experiencing a very big need.
But Klipoth, the preservation. Are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of?
I mean,
Is it not their
Noctis.
strength that has
Hold, I'll
sheltered
show you
Belobog this
Silver
entire
Wolf
time?
after this.
You would.
Databank? It's databank, right? Characters. Where is Bestie? Here we go. I mean, genius hacker, video game collector, need I say more? Her weapon is a virtual wrist blade and a literal data bomb. Hold, I have more friends. I eat dirt. Who is this? Oh no, I cannot accept they have too many friends. I wish I could say that. Ah. Ooh, we got a little bit of jade. We got a little bit of jade. Imagine having
Still
friends.
haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
Oh, wait, I've done this one? How do I skip this shit?
700 years ago, this was
Can I?
Belobog's northern. Now,
No,
don't let
I've
it-
already did.
Mother. And yet,
Shush.
What? From the moment there is a when the promise.
Shush, Coca-Cola. Coming to murk you anywhere. I've tried for light cone, but what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna pull for JQ because
Whoa, check this place out.
I think
Tables and
he
sentry
would be
posts?
better,
There must have
and
been
he's an
Silvermane
interesting character to say the least.
Looks like another completely new monster.
Mama, I crave la violence.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
Tsuku has one friend, it is me, and if he
blocking our
claims
way.
otherwise, I'll
Let's get
stab
it.
him. What are you weak to?
Storm's on the horizon.
Ice. Die.
Enemy data net markers activated.
Bro, those who use skills, my entire team is a fucking skill bait. Ah.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Then again, punishment might be fun as well. No need for stabbing. I'm no friend, I see how it is. Man just used you as an ego boost. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are we back to woes?
Ready for another?
Step up, let's see ya. How's this take?
Thanks for the support.
What's a friend? Poor Ollie. You're my friend now. You don't have a choice.
Still waters of oblivion.
Holy.
Nice psychic, my friends.
I tried to keep lovers and friends separate. It doesn't mean you cannot befriend your minions. Gru was friendly to his minions as well. I'm a benevolent overlord, Ollie. I'm a benevolent
Enemy data
overlord.
sig net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Time to mix things up.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
What's what? What are you on about?
Everything is ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Who invited you?
Dude, I'm not even touching that one with a 10-foot stick. I'm not reading that statement out loud. That's... You can, like, interpret that in
Enemy
a lot
targets
of ways, and they're all horrible.
In the mood for another beating?
You're on your own. I'm so sorry, chat.
How's this take?
What a terrible day to be illiterate.
Another journey begins.
No manners, huh?
Next locals is not this weekend, but the weekend after, so if you both aren't there, I will literally hunt you like the dogs you are.
Ready for another?
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
Free will, or was it fate?
Not this weekend, though, the one after.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Destined for oblivion.
This battle is gonna take ages. I wish I had taken Dan Hung with me. Gotcha grind, dude, just play it on your phone. Oh wait, Wooba is the inferior game that doesn't have phone mode. Time to switch games.
How's this
Got him.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion. Again.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed.
Oh, you have it on the phone. Okay, then you have no excuse. Go outside, you fucking scrub. Get out there, get into the world.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Enemy targets detected.
This is a long ass fight. Ain't no way she's not a boss. Plus, she looks like Bronya.
Time to mix things up.
Never forget.
Okay, now we gotta use skills, no basic attacks. Holy shit. Okay.
Who will it be?
Commencing support.
Oh, it's just an elite. Holy.
Thanks for the support.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Free will, or was it fate?
I can only do a basic attack. What the shit?
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data sig net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
This game went from very handholdy to we're out to actively murder you all the time.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product product of the fragmentum, I'd think we were fighting a human.
Unlike those random low-level fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able—
Look! Bronya and Kokolia's echoes. They must have come through here. That means we must be really close, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's short and steep.
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
It's basically the tiniest mountain, and the peak is, like, hella spiky. Let's see, what time is it? 10:30. So we're gonna start doing some pulls. But first, let me see. I still can get some more jade from Simulated Universe, or I'm gonna save that for Wednesday. Did I level up? Also no. We're just gonna do pulls. Let's start with the regular ones. Or regular one. We literally have one. Oh! Huh? I always get so confused. I always think it's speeding up, but it isn't. Yay, light cone. Huzzah. Oh well, that means I'm getting JQ today. I can feel it. It's literally designed to crush your hopes. The speed! Yeah, well, here's another light cone slob. Eat your slop. And another light cone. Oh boy, are we lucky today. Wait, let's see if I can get some more pulls from literally anywhere. Ah, haha. Chat, we got a lot more pulls. Chat, what do we do? Silver ones first or gold ones first? You decide. Epic rap battles of history. No, wait, wrong channel. Back in time for gacha. We did some pulls, but guess what we got? Tasty little blue light cones. But we got a 10 pull now, and we got like 800 jade more, so we can do a few more pulls, but let's just do the 10 pull first, and then go back to the gold ones. Less chance of disappointment here, right? Right? Please say I'm right. Ah, 4-star. Could be worse. Light cone, light cone. Oh! Cinque. Fugue or Caceres. Wait, let's see. Let's look at his details. Let's look at him in the data bank. I want to see his abilities. Where's your boy at? I mean, I probably could make Caceres work well with Lynx, because I have her at E3, and she's a pretty solid healer, so... But, yeah. JQ is very good for Acheron. Or so I was told. Oh, Cass is actually best with Gallagher? I mean, he does debuff for every attack, so that speeds up Acheron insanely fast. Because it gives them the same status as being burned. But fair point for Gallagher. Why is life so difficult, difficult? I shouldn't be playing gachas. I'm very bad with making choices. True. I shouldn't be left unsupervised with these games. Technically, I can still pull on Caceres tomorrow, so let's just maybe I can make up my mind after a few pulls. Maybe I'll get him first pull. Lycon time, huh? This is so depressing. Like, if it would be anything else, it would be fine. Like, in Zenless, you get those orb thingies, and they still look interesting. Here it's literally, you have a scratch card scrub. Yeah, the stacks go hella fast if you have JQ. Please. Please have mercy on me. Oh, 4-star. You don't make this shit up. She's E4. She's E4. You literally... This is my fucking Yanxing. It's even worse. You don't make this shit up. Luckily, she's still very viable. Yeah, no. Get good. I can't help these odds, dude. Oh my god. This is terrible. Well, not like horrendously terrible, but still, fucking shoot me. Oh wait, we got a new one as well. Eh, decent. Decent. You have to beat them, beat the odds. Yeah, just put in your credit card details and keep pulling, right? That's how it works.
Everyone needs some time alone.
Let's see what time it is. We're gonna do... How many... I have literally 0 jade. Else I would do, like, universe real quick and try and beat the odds. But, chat, there's, like, literally no beating the odds now. I legit don't have the fucking jade to beat the odds. That's the issue. That's the issue. Else I, like... How much do I get from fucking universe? I don't have a gambling problem. Trust me on this one. I don't want to hear it. Ooh, some of the best DPS. Then maybe I need to look into her. We can get a pull. We can get a silver pull. Looking at a silver pool. Trust me. Maybe we can... Shush. Shush. It's fine. I have this under control. Trust me. Alright, man. Thank you for popping in, Noctis. Hope you have a good one. Let's do this. You gotta do Bailu. That's not too bad, though.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
Like a crown prince. Damn. Oh, okay, yeah.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
I'm just using my Acheron hack. Let's be honest. We have skip privilege with her. Combat. Violence it is, Pookies.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades. Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
This feels like such a fucking hack, to be honest. Hello, Yuki. Yeah, we got best girl.
Storms on the horizon.
And she's magnificent. How are you, Yuki? Hope you had a good day. Boom.
Time to get vigilant.
Who will it be?
Free will, or was it fate?
Bam, let's get these scrubs off the board first.
Enemy
Just
status
started.
netmarkers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Well,
No
yeah,
manners,
but that's
huh?
still good. So, that can be fixed. Said
Enemy
the
targets
chronically
detected.
sleep-deprived man, knowing full well he'd never fix his tiredness.
Enemy data secure. Netmarkers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Everything is ridiculous. Oh, stars. Yippee. These trailblazers. you have
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Let's go
Nice,
all
like it, my friends.
in on him.
Indulge yourselves!
I'm ready for another.
Another journey from the still waters of oblivion.
Bam.
Who will it be?
Surely I will be rewarded for my
Enemy
extra
targets
effort with the
detected.
pull I want, right? That's how it works.
That's all you got?
Nah, he doesn't sound like Tekken. Like Clive from Tekken.
Free will, destined. for
Tekken
oblivion.
from Clive. Imagine.
I weep for the departed.
Bam.
It too shall fall.
My sleep has been messed up since I was little. I used to have insomnia as a kid. That was something as well. Like, after enough time awake, you start getting a fever, then you start hallucinating, and then it's either you fall asleep or hospital. Those are the only two outcomes. Like, you either just pass the fuck out and sleep for a small eternity, or you go hospital.
Who invited?
Free.
Yeah, it's pretty much hell, because in the end, like, what's even real and what's not. Nice.
Stream 4.
Oh shit, I thought I'd hit it with my ult, but no.
No manners, huh?
Nuh-uh.
Huh? Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
In the mood for another beating?
Another journey.
Yeah. This is much sad life, sad life.
Commence.
How's this taste?
Boom.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
The story is amazing. I've been loving every step of it so far.
Stream 4.
Bye, Felicia.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied as my
I
friend.
have not played Genshin yet. Played Wuwa and a bit of Zenless, and the story in this is peak, although Zenless is a close second
Give these
for me.
trailblazers your blessing.
Wuwa up until now has just been a bit wagarbly at best. It's starting to pick up, but still, yeah. Plus, I feel Wuwa just dumps so much on you at once. Like, it just... It's relentless info dumping.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
I'm not insulting it, dude. I have valid remarks about it. I'm allowed to have an opinion.
In the mood for another
Imagine
beating?
having an opinion in this economy. I know.
Free will on the still waters of oblivion.
The combat on Wuwa is excellent. I'm not criticizing that, nor the open world. It's just their story building. Holy shit, slow down.
Destined for oblivion.
No manners, huh? Enemy targets detected.
But yeah, like,
let's see ya.
Honkai has exceptionally good story in my opinion.
Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
Like, a lot of people shit on gachas
Still
for
waters of oblivion.
basically being glorified gambling, but even apart from that, Honkai just has insanely good story. Dude, I literally have no benefit of those buffs. Is there anything back here? Yes.
Analyze the targets before you make a plan of action.
Yeah, the thing I like about turn-based is it allows your brain to chill for a bit. Like it's just
Indulge yourselves!
Everything's ordained by the
it's
stars.
just like this game allows me to chat a bit more, just in general cool down a bit. While in WoWA, it's like Elden Ring. You gotta step on the gas and not get off.
Commencing support.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Soulsborne games, but sometimes it's nice to just not be a freaking masochist and
That's half the
have a
work.
good time.
Who invited you? Ready for another?
Free will, or was
Huh? Enemy targets detected.
How's this taste?
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Yeah, you can auto, but I like doing the things.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Yeah, like those type of characters just teach you to like not dodge anymore. Full well agree on that one.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for
It's the same with like going from one Soulsborne game to another. Some games just teach you like the worst habits.
Life's like a
Jesus.
good brew. Full-bodied and sweet, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
We're gonna do the big damage now, though.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Good song. I haven't listened to Gordon in ages. Don't know why.
Saving me won't earn you any
Another
favors.
journey begins.
Life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Who invited you? Huh?
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
Yikes. This is gonna be make or break.
Commencing support. Enemy data net markers
You gotta do
activated.
big
Time for a
damage
good old
now,
counterattack.
or we're gonna get fucked up.
Again.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
It ain't over.
Ready for another?
No manners, huh?
Bro, these fights are... These fights are getting fucking spicy. Not even fully healed up. Just get out. I want to heal up. That's the boss? Yeah, it's the boss. The boss. Ooh, Alice in Chains. Now that's another name I haven't heard in quite a bit. That's this one. Good. Now let's rage the boss goes well, and that we can do the extra pulls. Okay, they're both weak. They're all weak to Acheron, so that's good shit.
Everything is ordained by those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Enemy targets detected.
Step up, let's see ya.
Free will, or was it fate? From the still waters of oblivion.
We're at 5 stacks already. This is good.
Indulge yourselves! In the mood for another beating? It ain't over.
Destined for oblivion.
There we go. This is gonna do chunks of damage.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
So far, so good.
Another journey from the still waters of oblivion.
Would be happier if I wasn't in rage, so I could actually like exploit weakness breaks a bit more, but that's the mini game here. There we go. It's gone.
Commencing support.
That's all you got? How's this taste?
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Woo, this is gonna be
Nice like a good brew, my
an
friend.
endurance race though, because I think those circles mean extra lives on there.
Destined for oblivion.
Everything is worth. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Like the compass.
No manners, huh?
That's all you got?
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Time to mix things up.
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
Still waters of oblivion.
Good shit. One more, and we got another ult, and it'll be a big one because we can boost it with Pella.
targets detected. Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Big braining here, chat. Big braining. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
How's this taste?
Okay, phase 2.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Ay,
Who
ay, ay.
invited you? Enemy data secured.
This is gonna be close.
Time for a good old
Jesus.
Slice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Everything is ordained by the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
All will eventually rest.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna lose this one. Yup. And that's it. We're done. Not easy. That's that. Can we redo it though? Yeah. Let's try one more time. Yeah, they're so annoying and they take ages to do anything against them.
Time to get vigilant.
Who will it be?
Another journey begins.
Everything is where those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Slice like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Boom.
No manners, huh? Enemy targets detected. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Sure as hell is a marathon
In
fight.
the mood for another beating? It ain't over. Slice like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Who invited you? Huh? Commencing support.
Slice like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Feel like this run is going better though, for some reason.
I
It
weep
just
for the
feels better than the previous one.
It too shall fall.
I hope I got it.
Enemy data secure.
Yeah, like if you could just get an alt costume for her that she has that look all the time, that would be sick. That would be absolutely mental.
Thanks for the support. Everything is ridiculous.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Should have just killed the other one.
Again.
That's all you got? How's this taste?
Saving me won't earn you any favors. No manners, huh?
Yeah, I should have killed this one before I did the other one.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Like, you realistically want the knife guy off the table as soon as possible.
Nice, like my friends.
Just got someone instead of debuffing.
Indulge yourselves!
Okay.
Again. Destined for oblivion.
Nope, again in phase 2.
Step up, let's see ya.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I think I'm just gonna let it auto battle. This is a loss anyhow. I don't believe this is manageable. Nope, bam. Dead.
If I could do it all
One more
again.
try. Oh, you can change lineup, but I don't really need to. My lineup is fine. My lineup is fine. I just want to get this guy off the table way quicker.
Time to get vigilant. Huh?
Everything is... Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Ready for another?
Ah, shit, no. Wrong target.
Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
Another journey begins.
Too much sustain, not enough damage. Imagine that, huh?
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Still waters of oblivion.
Enemy data's net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I fucking hate that bleed debuff. It's fucking horrendous. Yeah, that's the one thing I miss on him is the ability to cleanse debuffs, because holy shit, this bleed debuff, that's what wrecks me in the end, not the bosses themselves.
It ain't over.
That's half the work.
Well, that explosion is gonna get me.
Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
Destined for oblivion. Again.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Commencing support.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
That's what you got.
Gotta heal up.
Saving me won't earn you any
Nice,
favors.
like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Everything is working.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I feel this run is significantly worse than the previous one. It's a bit RNG with how the bleeds get distributed as well.
That's half the work. Still waters of oblivion.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Yeah, now we're gonna eat an explosion, and that's gonna be horrible.
How's this taste?
Saving me won't earn you any favors.
I'll eventually rest.
And we're done for again. I think without a cleanse, this is gonna be absolute hell.
Friends? Indulge yourselves!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I think I should swap Operon out for Serval, to be honest.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Thank you so much for stopping by. Go rest up, dude. Yeah. Like this. Can I tap out? And battle. Yeah. No. Restart challenge. Let's just try again with this party, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna get Serval. Good night, Suku.
Confidence.
Yeah, like if I have more board clear, it would be easy. What's absolutely ass is I cannot get out of this and switch characters until I die. So I should have just waited it out, but I think it's winnable with this team as well. I might just be making a mistake I'm not aware of yet. So let's see how the auto battler does in my stead.
Who will it be?
How's this taste?
Still waters of oblivion.
Like if the auto battler wins this, I concede, and I will admit a toaster is more intelligent than I am. But all signs point to no. Bella's already gone. They're not on phase 2 yet, so I don't think so. Toasters are OP. Yes, you can only bait with them once.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
That ult did act absolutely zilch.
Time to mix things up.
Man, die.
Still waters of oblivion.
Yeah, whoa.
Oh, stars,
I know
give these
in
trailblazers
Dutch,
your
the literal translation of the movie is the brave little toaster, but there used to be a movie, like an animation movie about a little toaster who was a hero. Yeah, now let's swap out Acheron. Cancel. Let's switch. Oh shit, we can't. We're in the fucking universe of fuckity duckity. We cannot switch. We cannot switch them out. I'm just gonna leave for now. Like, I'm realistically not beating that challenge.
Plan of action.
Not beating that challenge, so we're not getting another pull today, which is a bit shit. But it is what it is. Like, we can keep gambling tomorrow or on Wednesday. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Elden Ring, so I will be gambling a bit off stream since I can do the dailies and just try and do a last desperation run on JQ. Yeah, no gambling. I'm not gonna keep going until midnight. I want to shower. I gotta take care of my tattoo. It's getting fucking dry and itchy, so I need to go and take care of that. But tomorrow we're gonna play some Elden Ring and we're gonna have fun with that. On Wednesday it's Honkai again, and Thursday is more Elden Ring. Thank you so much for being here, chat. Hope you guys have a good day, a good night.